Welcome to this episode of Liberty Creek. This episode, it is Saturday, September 16th. You have that hurricane coming up this way, but it's totally missing us. Hurricane Lee. So Jen and I just got up here. It's around 9:30 in the morning on a Saturday. I didn't feel like driving up here in the dark on Friday night. So I think that is going to start happening. I'm going to start coming up less and less on Friday night. But there are times I would rather do that, because then I could sleep in here at the cabin. Can't sleep in at home. I have to wake up early, get ready, and do the drive. So we're up here. It's been 2 weeks, and the grass needs to be cut. So I'm going to be tackling that first. The wind, this must be from the hurricane. It is very brisk here, a little windy. The leaves are starting to change color on many of the trees, because it's been stormy and it's been raining for, my solar's been up and down. The battery, I think I have it shutting down at 20% now, so it hits 20%, and then it'll power up once it gets over 20%. So we came up here, there's about 32% power in the batteries, and so everything was up running. Starlink was working, the cameras were working. But if I get about 3 or 4 bad days with zero sun, I kill the batteries, and it'll hit 20%, it'll shut down. But one good day with about 4 hours, 3.5 hours worth of sun, good direct sun on those solar panels, charge the battery, good to go for another 3 to 4 days. But lately it's been like this. Right now it's not getting much energy, this panels, so I'm gonna probably have to kick over that generator in a little bit. Our plans up here is just to take it easy this weekend. We'll probably go home sometime in the afternoon tomorrow. I want to cut the grass. I want to try by myself, put up a couple more pieces of pine on the ceiling, and really that's it. That's all we want to do, and hopefully we get something accomplished. And yeah, we love it up here though. It's just so just love it up here. It's just like different air, different everything. It's just motivating to be outdoors. As my shirt says, that's what I'm doing this weekend. All right, let's see what we can get into. Let's go. All right, so the first thing we have to do, folks, on our visit here, Jennifer's asking me, why is the water not working? Well, most of you know, I installed an outlet underneath the cabin to plug into our water pump for our off-grid rain catchment system to pump and pressurize the lines. When we leave, what I did is I plugged the pump into a switch, and when we leave, we make sure on the little remote here by the sink, I hit off. So just in case for some reason a line goes when I'm not here, it will pump all, I got like 600 gallons out there. It'll pump all 600 gallons somewhere. So, and hopefully not a line for the shower or something like that, and flood this place. So we're going to come into, I'll tell you what, we're going dark. All right, here we go. So I'm going to come in here and show you what I need to do. Basically, the line I put in wasn't on the correct leg of the breaker box, so it would not work unless I had the generator working. So what I did is I went and got a new breaker that will work when solar or the generator's running. Problem is that I bought right here, see this breaker here? This breaker is not really compatible with that panel. That panel wants GE breakers. And I was in a pinch. I went up here to the hardware store, True Value. They don't sell GE breakers as True Value. I grabbed what they had, thinking it would work. I come back here. It will not seat securely into the breaker panel. let me, basically, this is the, this right here is the power for the, I just killed the power. There's no power running through now. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch this out. All right, folks, so that turned into becoming a pain in the ass. I was able to get it finally in. Just want to seat right, and then it's perfectly fine now, and powered it up. Everything's running, no problems. Looks good. Take a look. Most of you have no idea what you're looking at, but I do have a video of how I ran all my wiring in the cabin. I don't know, maybe I'll put a link up here if I have time. If not, go search through my 200 videos and look for it. I think it shows me somewhere on the thumbnail going like this. All right, so one thing done, one check in the checkbox. Let me get out there and cut the grass. It's starting to get windy. I gotta put a sweatshirt on. It's chilly up in Vermont today. No one wants to look at that ugly thing in the cabin. So basically I have a little hook and I have a piece of 3M tape right here to keep it from, and project is done. Now, I smell bacon. I think Jennifer's cooking me some breakfast. Let's go take a look. What's going on out here? Is there some cook? Oh, yeah! Woo. All right, I guess cutting the grass is going to have to hold off for a little bit longer while I get some breakfast in me. Well, we got the well, we're out here cutting the grass. I started cutting. Jennifer pulled the rest, I think a lot of the tomatoes that were in the garden out. Now she took over cutting. I hit it with the whatever this thing's called, the brush master. I have to go ahead and move my truck so we can cut over here. I'll get the push mower and I'll let you watch us do a little work. This is what we do. It's Saturday and we're enjoying the great outdoors. It's still breezy, and but fall is in the air, folks. It is so nice. Everything is just so nice. It's just cool and crisp out. It's you know, last week it was in the like 90s in Connecticut, so it's crazy. It is crazy, but I believe we're starting to see some signs of the storm roll through, of the heavier winds. I'll set you up over here and watch us cut the grass for a little bit, and then we'll see what else we can get into. Well, the grass is now cut and I am starting to sweat. There's still a good strong breeze in the air. Whew, my push mower crapped out on me. I could not get that started. I don't know why. That's the one I found on the side of the road. It's been working great for 2 years, but I don't know, I gotta take it home, clean the carb again, or maybe next time it'll just start. So I did a lot with the push whacker, and doesn't do the same job, but it is great on getting the high grass. Yeah. Whew. Jen and I got a next weekend we'll be up here. We're probably going to try to bury some conduit for to protect the wires for the solar. I also want to get the solar panels off the ground. Maybe next weekend that'll be that project. Yeah. So let me see what else we can get into. Jennifer's sitting on the screen and porch giggling at something. I don't know what she's doing. All right, so I'm done here. Let me go see what else I could get into. I also hit some of the side yard again for folks that are just joining us. Want to give a shout out once again. Thank you to all my new subscribers. My views per video have gone up at least, I don't know, like 150. Yeah, I'm averaging about 500 views, and it's a big difference. As you can see, my fire pit from last time has burnt down to absolutely nothing. There's my my stack of firewood that's drying out. I'm gonna have to move that to the shed. I did just go back over all this over here also. If you look, Jennifer bought me, my birthday's coming up, and Jennifer bought me a like an old-fashioned archery type bow and arrow, and I have to put it together and give it a try. It's like a practice one. I have a compound bow and a crossbow, but this is kind of like the amusement park type of thing. We went somewhere and they had some shitty ones, and we were having fun using them, and so she gave me an early birthday present. So it looks pretty cool. I'll show it to you later if I have time. But anyway, as you can see, I went ahead and used the push whacker and got way back by the archery target. This stuff here is just for firewood for outdoors. I got split it, it's all pine, but everything's been pretty much split. What I plan on doing is cutting all these little stumps flush and renting a stump grinder. I figured it out. I think Home Depot sells them, and for the weekend, for like Friday night till Sunday night, it would be like $350 or something, but it'll be well worth it. I just got to prep this area a little bit more before I do that. So I come up here, make sure my chainsaw is working, everything. I want to cut them flush before, and then I got the two big ones up by the cabin. I don't know how easy it is to use those things or how fast the work goes. I heard it makes a hell of a mess out of, like, you know, all the wood chips, but that's all right. I got all these spots I could use to fill in holes and everything. Yeah, gotta move the shed. Been down here a bunch of times now through videos, and this time I just got done doing this. I gotta bust out the chainsaw again. I moved the top of the tree that I left here. I gotta cut that up. That is firewood. I gotta cut that up. There's the stump from the big pine that we pulled 2 years ago, me and Vinny, in front of the cabin, and we just dumped it in the woods, never thinking that we would have to deal with it again. I might clear all this out, set fire to it, have a nice fire, burn it to nothing. There's a stump here, there's old down trees over here, and once this is out here, I'll weed-whack this area, and this will open up this whole area here, and there's the little path down to the creek. It's not the best path. I spoke about that one other time, but hey, give me a thumbs up once again. That worked last time. My test about the thumbs up, actually it averaged about one of my best videos with the thumbs up, and I appreciate that. I guess I gotta start doing that in the beginning of my videos, asking for a thumbs up, and hopefully, you know, I'll get a little bit more traction. My videos kind of just like started to settle back down to my average views, but still, it's awesome that right now there's 30 to 100 people watching my videos. How cool is that? Every hour, average 30 to 100 people watching right now. But anyway, back to this thing. Cut them flush, get the stump grinders in here, grind them down, and then start working on, I don't know what I'm gonna do over here. But I do and I don't. Like, what I wanna do, I have stone walls. I have a stone wall right here that no one sees. There's no purpose for it. One time this was farmland. They probably just made a wall when we were digging up the ground. And I have a bunch, another stone wall down there. I would love to bring those stones up. And I'll show you. I want to bring those stones up. And I want to make a wall right here. Just right here. Just to divide this part with that part. And have a little walkway, maybe a little arch. And you'll enter into that portion of the yard. And we would like to get some like flower beds, stuff like that. Have a little trail down to the creek. I don't know, we'll go from there, but another part of the yard that we can enjoy. All right, yeah, so let me stop yapping. Let me get back to work, do something. Daylight's burning, folks. Daylight burning. Get off that couch and go do something after you watch my video. All right, folks, so it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I started working on the ceiling. I got the miter saw set up. I have my stack of wood. Still got a decent amount. Pretty much all this stuff here is just total garbage they sent me. Like, look at this, folks. I can't believe my eyes. Look at this. There's just pieces like, I understand that like shipping, but there's look at this one. Do I really want that on my ceiling? You know, it's grease. So there's a bunch of grease on that one, and I'm gonna have to probably plane it down. I mean, nothing's wrong with it, but there's a big glob of grease on it. And there's just a whole bunch of, like, look at this. Like, how am I using this? Look at this. Look at it. And there's lots of pieces like that and a lot worse. I mean, like, no one wants to look up at their ceiling and see a bunch of marks in it. Like, this one got me. I actually cut this piece. I was going to use it. And then I noticed when I was putting it up, like, what is that mark? It looks like either they had a strap like really tightened down, or actually a blade from a miter saw went into it. I don't know what happened there, but a lot of them have to go back. But take a look where I'm at. So Jenn and I, it's just Jenn and I up here. We started the other side and we're all the way down. My two buddies that came up to help me that day really got the first two rows straight so I could start running them. And me and Jenn are moving. I mean, we put up a couple rows already, and it's just Jenn and I. And over here, you can see we still have a little bit more to go there. But Jenn and I said, why don't we start on that side and see what we can accomplish? So I'm thinking we're going to get a couple more rows at least in today, and a little out of time, but hey, it's getting there, folks. So I'll let you take a look at us either working, or I'll bring you back in a moment for an update and see how far we have gotten. But Jenn just made me, what you make me?
A crab and corn chowder.
Crab and corn chowder. I eat good up here, folks. I got to go eat that. That's my lunch. And later we're going to have some steak for supper. So yeah, Jenn and I are enjoying our cabin, making it a little bit better each visit. And we're going to get cracking on that ceiling as soon as we get done eating our chowder. Let's take a look at it. Let's see. What we got here, Jenn?
See, there's crab and corn and bacon.
Delicious. All right. All right, folks. So Jen and I just called it quits for the day, and probably for this visit when we're messing with the ceiling. We've been at it anywhere between 3 to 3.5 hours, I would say, and it doesn't seem like we got much done. Has to be the most frustrating, just pain in the ass thing I did on the cabin. I don't know what it is, because I can't tell you how much I hate doing this. Pine and groove walls were no problem. Just one right up. One out of like 100 pieces will be wonky. We hand-picked all the pieces ourselves from the store. They went right up. But we, mass ordered these. We got them all. We got, 170 of them or whatever at once. As I just showed you, there's a bunch of crapped up ones, crooked, twisted ones, missing knots, grease on it, fingerprints, cut marks. Some were too short. I even had shiplap in the bunch. So picking through them, grabbing them, cutting them, putting them up. As you can see, I think Jen and I did about 6 full rows. Took us 3.5 hours. Because it doesn't just go, you just can't throw it up. A lot of work. If I could do it again, I wouldn't. Man, I don't know. Pay someone. I would like to put just like, maybe shiplap would have been better. I don't know. As you can see it up here, I mean, it looks great. Looks great. I have to do the peaks. I mean, and I don't want to even tell you what of a pain in the butt it is when you're in this corner here laying on your back, trying to fit it up into the eaves, or, you got to have some core strength to be up and down, cut and running, back and forth to the cut station, hang it. It's a pain. It's a pain. All right, enough crying and bitching, but it is. I need like a team of like 8 guys over here, and they're constantly just churning it out, taking turns and working through the problems when you hang them and they don't want to hang straight, and trying to figure out why that side's going up and that side shouldn't. You pull it down, this piece is straight, so it must be from a piece prior. Oh, I could go on and on. This is stressing me out. Jen started not feeling it. We started off strong, folks. We knocked out a couple rows. We're like, yeah, we're doing real good. And then it starts wearing on you. I swear. This is just, all right, let me stop. All right, what we're going to do now is what I'm hoping we go take a walk, maybe down to the creek. Still a little windy outside. I'll take you with me, show you what's going on. I don't even know. I haven't walked my property in, I don't know, months. I probably still won't walk my property because, it's probably all wet. But we're going to walk down, see if we could at least look at the creek. I haven't been down that far on the property. So let's see what we could get into. But I'm done with this. It's cleanup time, and then let's go take a walk before it gets dark. Okay, so Jen and I now decided to take a little hike, walk a little bit of our property. I don't know how overgrown it is or anything like that. I turned the generator on while we were gone. I want to top off the batteries, and I don't want to hear the generator. So it'll be fully charged in 42 minutes. So that thing's going. We're taking our walk, and we're going down the main trail to the creek. See, I cut the grass on and off on the trail, but as we go deeper, it is really bad. So we'll see if we even go. We might cut in and look at the creek. What's that? You didn't come from the cabin, huh? Oh.
See it.
Yeah, imagine. We just heard some loud, like something fell. I don't know what it could be. Well, we'll find out when we get back if it was something in our cabin, or maybe it was some type of,
Maybe it's like the construction.
something on the road or something, explosion far away. I don't know, but yeah. See, those two little trees eventually I'll take out of there. I mean, no, I talk about these dead ones on the side.
That's all one.
Yeah. Oh, I guess so. That's all dead. That's a dead tree. I didn't notice that. I thought there was some growth on top. That's all dead. That's got to go. Or a storm will take that whole thing down. You know, eventually I could keep extending the side yard, but I don't know. That's a lot of work, folks. But I'll tell you what, you start getting this far down on the trail, it is a nicer spot to go to the creek. Hopefully I'm not covering all the microphones. See my trail. Do you want to keep going or do you want to cut in? All right, let's go down a little. Oh, look, we got a little, what do we got? Little mini frog. Look at this little frog. Toad or something. Following it. Oh, shit. Nature. One time we were coming down here, me and Jen found a big turtle just crossing. Right?
Yeah.
It was a turtle. Yeah, it was a pretty big one. Here's some of that wall that I was telling you guys about. If I do rent some like a tractor, I'll come down here and load all these stones up and I'll make a wall. And on the other side here, but this would be more of a pain in the ass to get, but it's a big wall right here, all stone. I would love to bring some of that up by the cabin and make a stone wall. I definitely want to eventually, really when I start working on the actual land, want to come down here, see how it washes out. I need to pitch it or do something, get better drainage on the side here so it doesn't wash out. Let me see how muddy this is, Jen. See, if it's a real bad year, it's rained a lot this year, it gets all washed out. Ugh. Yeah, it's pretty, I don't know if you want, it's all muddy, Jen. Yeah. But eventually I'm going to make a bridge right there as well to get over the creek. Let me see if my guy's okay down here. Let me see how muddy. Oh, the mosquitoes. Oh, whoa, whoa. I'm disappearing here. Just trying to see if my little guy's still sitting on his. Oh no. I don't see my little guy. He's been there for like 3 or 4 years. I'm gonna have to go in. Where the heck is he? Oh no, is he? A tree came down. One of the trees. I think they took out the little troll. I'll move it in. I'm going to get a better look. Ah, that sucks. All the kids like that troll. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, is he broke? I see him. Let's go take a look, folks. Oh man, this is getting bad down here. Oh yeah. The birch fell. Creek isn't really running too well. What is all this? Yeah, this is all part. This isn't usually here. And usually I step on that. My guy's still there. He lasted. How am I gonna get over there? I'm gonna get all muddy. I think he's all right. He just fell. Let's go take a look. Oh, I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall. All right, so there he is. Oh man, he's breaking though. Can I get him back on this log, folks? Oh, I did. Can you stay there, buddy? Gotta bring him home, patch him up soon. How's this log? Log looks like it's on break. When the tree fell, it must have whacked the log and actually maybe rolled the log a little. I don't think he moved. I think the whole log moved. So we'll leave him there. I'm gonna have to come down here and clean up this birch, cut it up. Oh well, get out of here. One of Jen and I's favorite little spots that's close to the cabin. I would love to bring a trail right down to here. Put a little bench or something. Oh, this finally fell, huh? This thing's been hanging here by a hair, and there's another one right there. I think nothing. I could go push that down. The only thing holding it up is that one little branch. Woodpecker went crazy on it. What happened?
I heard that boom again.
Did you? I don't know what the hell it is.
Oh, dammed up over there.
Oh, I wonder what dammed it up like that. You see it?
Debris coming down fast.
Oh, it looks like a bunch of little sticks.
Yeah.
This is nice over here. Put a bench, sit to watch it, especially when the creek's really running. It's really pretty. But I gotta get down here, start cleaning stuff up. I would love to make like a little bridge somewhere over here, over to the other side. It's really nice over here. This could be a good spot if you want to tunnel into the side of a you know how some of those people, those hippies do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like a hobbit house.
Yeah, hobbit house right over here somewhere. That would be cool. Okay, folks. So we got back from a little walk. The mosquitoes are out. We didn't go too far because it is like swampy and wet in most areas. It's been a pretty wet season. You can see my grass is beautiful. It looks like a golf course. So this is what Jen got me for my birthday. She got me. It's not even my birthday. I think there's 2 more weeks to my birthday. But every time I come home from work, she's like, "Oh, one of your birthday presents came." And I tell her, "Don't get me anything. I don't want anything. I'll buy things if I want it." But she's Jennifer. She always wants to give me something. So this is a I need glasses. Steinbucky? I think that's what it says. Oh, here's it. It looks pretty cool. These are the instructions. Where are my glasses? I know I'll be chasing these arrows into the woods. I need something like a bigger backstop. Well, if I don't miss, I won't need it. But I'm not used to shooting a bow like this. There we go. Woo! Look at these bad boys. Comes with some arrows. Alright, that's part of the bow, I would think. How many arrows come in this thing? 10 arrows. That I'll be down to 1 by the end of the day because they're all in the woods somewhere. That's it. I like this container. I'm gonna save this. Alright, let's see what we're doing. Connect the gaskets in this. Connect the gasket and the screw. Right, where's the gas booster switch. I think it's all on this one. Should have done this on my workbench at home. It's kind of dirty. I'm still working on the zero turn, folks. I don't know if I told you, I know I had a short. I got it running. That was the last time I had it running. What happened is I got home, there were some loose connections, a fuse blew. No, that's what it was, the fuse. The fuse went on it. Put a new fuse in, cranked it over, started right up. I had to clean the spark plug, do the normal maintenance. Replaced the fuse, cranked it over, started right up. But I've been having problems with the actual ignition switch on it. And the ignition switch keeps getting hung up on the start and it's not snapping back to run. So I turn it over, it gets going, I'm like, yes, it's fixed. Then I see smoke pouring out of the starter because it's stuck on start and I burnt out the starter. So I took the starter off, tested it, the starter's dead. I ordered a new starter. It cost me like, I don't know, close to $40. What else did I have to get for it? I got some new fuses just in case. And I did get some new starter gears, but I did 3D print 2 starter gears. The first one broke, like my second attempt starting it, and then I made it a solid piece of plastic, and it worked. But then the starter went. So when the starter went, I ordered a couple on eBay. $10 now for like 4 or 5 of them. It used to be like $10 for one. So when I get home, I'll probably start working on that again because it did arrive yesterday. The starter arrived. I got such a mess going on here. I didn't even take out no. Oh no, give me an Allen key. Right, so we got 4 of these, 4 bolts. So yeah, my plan for the zero turn, I love the zero turn. The zero turn is so much easier and everything than the actual lawn tractor that Pops gave me, his old one. That one's just like you miss too many spots. I'm not used to it, but it is good. I appreciate it. But you know, my push mower, as I already said, crapped out on me today. It's real finicky, so I wouldn't have anything. But it's just, it is hard. It's a lot harder to cut the grass. But my plan for the zero turn is to sell it, because the deck, I can't get a new deck. I keep repairing it, it keeps breaking. Every time I bring it up here, I gotta wait to bring the trailer up, to take it back home every time I break it. So I'm so sick and tired of it. I'm just not gonna do that anymore. Okay, so what's going on here is there's holes, there's the holes. Hopefully everybody did something today besides watch TV, play video games, surf the web all day, watch YouTube. Hopefully you did something. You got outside and did something. What you accomplished? Did you, I don't know. Whatever, you have any projects in that garage, get out in that garage and do it. Hang around in the house all day. No good for anyone. And I have too many friends. All they do is, be honest with you, I don't got too many friends. I know too many people that don't do absolutely nothing with their life or in general. They're just there. You know what I mean? They like, what have you done? Nothing. They work, they come home, they enjoy playing video games. So that's their whole life, video games. Or they watch movies. They're always tired because they're up late at night playing video games, watching movies, surfing the web. working. But that's their big accomplishment in life so far. Nothing. Like, what the hell you people be doing? Or just come home and get tanked every night. Try to get as straight as possible. Oh shit. Look, I just built myself a bow. Watch this be on backwards. I don't think so. Just putting these as snug as possible. This feels crooked. Yeah, we'll see. Try to go straight. Get motivated. Get motivated, do something. Go for a walk, go for a run, get in shape. It's another thing. What you do today? Nothing. Tired. What the hell are you tired about? You don't do anything. So you can find the time to eat. You eat and just lay around and do nothing. Alright, so that's sort of set. That's me just going on my rant. I don't know. What's this one? No, I don't think it would matter. Doesn't matter. It's this way though. Definitely. All right. Now, who's that guy that string a bow? I'm gonna try to string a bow. Safety use. You know what they have here for? Don't shoot your bow straight up in the air. Wow. I hope no one's buying a bow to do that. What a. But it's funny that you have to tell idiots this. You know something? You ever hear? I hear so many people saying this. You should. You know how like people celebrate and they shoot in other countries, they're shooting their AK-47s up in the air and stuff like that. Oh, there's a little wood burr. Well, and you hear them say, "Oh my God!" It cracks me up when. It really cracks me up. Hope I'm doing this right. Cracks me up when people say, "Oh my God, they're shooting their guns straight up in the air." It's so stupid. What comes up must come down. It's gonna kill someone. If you know anything, it's not true. Okay, I'm gonna hurt my finger on this. I know. Oh, there we go. I did it. Hopefully that side don't swing. Every time I mess with something like this, I end up getting hurt. All right, I did it. I could string a bow. Oh shit! There you have it. I know I haven't shot a bow like this. Jenn and I did when we went to a resort and we had some fun doing it. That's why she got me this. So it looks like it's a little bit better than the ones, or a lot better than the ones that we used. But anyway, finish what I was saying. If you shoot a firearm straight up in the air, and when the bullet comes back down, and you say, "Oh, you're going to kill someone," it's not true. The bullet on the way up, if you happen to be in the way, it's not going to end good. But when the bullet loses its velocity and it starts coming back down, it's not going to kill anybody. You might feel a little pop on your head or something, but I don't know. Never happened to me before. But it's not going to be like if you got shot by a gun. You are going to survive. It's not going to cause a serious injury. it's just a proven fact. Just like people say the Empire State Building or something like that. If you flip a penny off the Empire State Building, or you could kill someone. That's not true either. I'm sure again you could probably hurt someone flipping pennies off that high, but I don't know how fast it would actually level out at. But you're not going to die. I have to Google that now. But I remember watching a show or something that said that it's like a myth busted. And the firearm thing is just something I was taught. And it's the same thing. You got to know when you talk about firearms, when you shoot a firearm, the barrel actually causes the ammunition or the bullet, the round, to travel and stabilizes flight, the rifling, and that's what will cause the damage. Once that's up and now it's coming back down, it's just like the penny on the Empire State Building. Now, if you catch an arc on that, if you're shooting straight up, if you're not shooting straight up in the air, you're shooting to the side. Yeah, when that's impacting, that could have enough force to actually kill someone from quite a distance away. So, now I'm just rambling. Everyone go Google that stuff. Because I believe I am true on all of it. I'm going to go over to the range now, see if I can miss a couple of these things. Jennifer's done vacuuming. I'm surprised she ain't out here trying to see what I'm doing. Let me go miss. I'll take you with me. Let's go shoot. Jen just told me, why don't you use the case that came with it, keep the bow, the arrows in. Of course, that's probably what it's for. All right, I'm going to give it a try. Wish me luck. I always wear safety glasses because I'm kind of scared of anything like this. I almost lost my eye a couple years ago with the crossbow. So I'll be messing with bow and arrows anymore. I caught the drawstring, came straight back, and the hook from the drawstring smacked me right above my eyeball. And yeah, just say I was seeing in black and white for a while. Jen rushed me down to the VA during COVID too. So, and turned out a month and a half later, everything was fine with my eyesight. But I learned a valuable lesson, man. Right then, my savior. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh, not bad.
That's got some full strength.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, it's a little different. I wonder if there's a direction I was supposed to put this in. What does it say? I bet you that piece came to that leather, the hold. I don't know how to put that on though.
For your fingers?
Huh?
For your fingers?
Yeah.
Pretty good. Not bad.
Call me Robin Hood. The one from Men in Tights, of course. What's his name, Robin Hood?
Robin of Locksley.
Ed's gonna like that one. We used to love that.
Oh.
Want to try?
I don't know.
It's tough. It's
hard to pull back.
Try it. I mean, you might not be able to reach the target, but if you can't pull back, just be careful. Don't put your finger on this. Told you, careful.
Really stuck.
Huh?
Got it really stuck on the wire. This was like a kid's boat.
Whoa! Here, try it again.
You know, not a kid's boat, but
Yeah.
it's only like 40 pounds or something.
Yeah. Right.
There's a
The other side. Oh. Yeah, it's a strong boat. It ain't. It's a better boat than the one we were playing with.
Oh yeah, but it wasn't that much.
All right. Damn, I didn't even see it. Oh, it's down low. That was good. You want to go again? Come on, let's get that bullseye there. Whoa, okay, my turn.
Oh, that's getting better.
I should be aiming. Dun, 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 dun. Is that the right way? Go the other way.
No idea.
People wear it like some way. Dun, dun, dun. Too big. Let's go collect my arrows. Jen, camera girl, come on. I'm like a G.I. Joe action figure right now. I remember one of them had a bow when I was a kid. All right, this one's Jennifer's.
Yeah, yeah. And one on the side somewhere.
Yeah. Already lost one.
No, I went straight.
I see it. I got to get back here with my my trimmer. All right, not too bad. Not too shabby.
Ooh, careful.
Okay. Awesome! Thank you, Jennifer. I gotta edit that out. Thank you, Jennifer.
You're
Love my
welcome.
birthday gift.
Oh,
You're the best.
Aw,
Mwah.
you're welcome.
All right. Shoot some more. Why not?
Why not?
I won't let you suffer, make you suffer to watch us again. All right, folks. So it is Sunday. Sunday. We slept in a little bit. Let me show you something. Believe it or not, and I am very, I don't know how to say it. I'm very lenient with my pine. So like, if it wasn't too bad, like a little scrape or something, or if the tongue was broken a spot, it's fine. Even if the groove is a little rough, it's all right. Gives the sealant some character. But I shit you not, I just went through each piece that's left. I probably have about 100 pieces left. I ordered 200, and I used about 77. So check this out. All that is crap. Every single one is crap. I started sorting through them. Then it just came to the point that, do I really want to like remove the grease from this or whatever that is? I'm gonna have to sand that. I'm gonna put that on the ceiling, and it's going to be a pie, and I have to get up there and sand that down. I don't know what it is. Watermarks. Look at this. You want to clean that when it's on the ceiling, or I'll have to sand it. But there is some straight up, like, look. I hope they don't give me a hard time with this, but I got a couple pieces of shiplap in my delivery. I can't do anything with shiplap. I mean, knots like this. The problem here is the tongue is broke. Tongue is broke. There's a knot. You want that on your ceiling? I don't. So my whole point is everything's so expensive. These are $10 boards. I'm paying by the foot. So if there's like 2 feet of crap wood on this, give me a discount. I'll take it and I'll chop it up and use it in certain spots. But this cost me a good buck. I'm not, so like this, like Some of this stuff is definitely shipping and maybe manufacturing. Like, look at this. You want this on your ceiling? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. That is done by either a strap or maybe they went to cut it. I don't know. Someone brought it back after they tried to use it. And then we have the famous green and white. You look, I got some greens and some whites. The problem with the green and white is the tongue side. The tongue side, the green is just a little bit, let me see if I can show you. Hang on. Let me see if I could show you. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I don't know if I can move them. Oh, no, here, we could get it here. You see this right here? And this right here? This is a little bit bigger than this. So, does it work? Yes. Does it work? Yes. You can get it to work. Especially if you just take like two pieces, put it together, it works. But when you get up on the ceiling and there might have been a little curve or something in the previous one, it starts just like the problem just keeps growing bigger and bigger every time you use one of those green ones. So, and then you're trying to make adjustments with the other ones, and you're leaving little gaps to try to mirror it so you could get another straight line. And if you use all the white stickers on the next one, it will all lay straight. But I don't even want to go through that headache. Shouldn't. $10 a board. It should be the same boards out of the same manufacturer. You're talking tongue and groove. It's a different type of router bit on there. It's going to be a little bit different for each one. Then you start mixing them and you're going to end up with issues. That's in my experience. I just did half the damn ceiling. Every time I touched a green one, there was a trouble on the next row. And there was many times I had to come back and pull the green one down. I have a bunch of scrap now because I'm trying to make what I had work, and it came to a point that that's a lot of money sitting there. I have a lot of scrap because I'm cutting the bad parts off, trying to make it work. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna bring all that back. And I'll go down to my local Home Depot and pick and choose the pieces I want. The problem is the one that I bought all this from, they don't sell tongue and groove, and I find that very strange because a lot of people in this area like tongue and groove, but I've never seen it at that Home Depot. I had to order it, and then they delivered it. I should have recorded it, and it came in a little like a trailer. And it was just, he opened the back of the trailer and it's just all over. It was all over. They had about maybe 50 strapped. It was a new set, but the other like 160 were just all over, having a ride coming up here. You know, tongues are getting broken. So some of it is definitely due to shipping. And I didn't go through each one. When these guys come, they wanted to drop and go. So I helped them unload it. We stacked it on the porch. We counted them. And then we let them go. We didn't sit there. It would took us probably about 25-30 minutes to go through each board. And then what am I going to do? Give them back to them? The bad ones? You know, this guy just gets paid to deliver them. So now I have to load them back up, bring them back to Home Depot, and let's see what type of trouble they give me. Because there's always something. There's always an issue, no matter what. All right. Get worked up, pissed off about that. Because now I paid for a delivery that I have to return half the boards. And now when hopefully I get enough at my local Home Depot to replace the ones I'm returning, it's always something. So that's what me and Jen are doing now. We're starting to pack up and head back and swing by that Home Depot. We will be back up early this week. And we'll probably kick off a little bit more of the ceiling, and I don't know, we'll get some stuff done. I'll be stopping by Home Depot, grab some more stuff. I know I want to run some conduit under the ground, conduit over there just to protect the solar panel wires. I want to put a couple more stepping stones in. That's backbreaking work. I want to clean up more of the side yard. I want to expand the back porch a little bit. I might bring up my auger, I don't know. Yeah, I got plenty to do. It never ends. And eventually I'll be getting to that shed. build myself a nice shed over here. All right, let me get to it. I'll take you with me and tell you how it worked out at Home Depot. Stay tuned. All right, so Jen and I just returned all 46 boards to Home Depot, and I had no trouble doing it. Thank Lord. I thought I was. He had to make a bunch of calls, say it came from a different store, all this back and forth. And at the end of the day, it took about 20 minutes to return them all. And we walked out with our money. And now I'm going to try to go and hand pick the boards from my local Home Depot and see how far I get with that. Same thing. When you go there, most of the time, there's nothing but junk there, or people that probably returned a whole bunch of junk boards and they put them in the pile. And then you're picking through them, trying to find some decent ones. Once in a while, you'll get lucky. You'll show up and a brand new pallet was just open. But we'll see what happens. I'll head over there probably this week and check out if I could grab some. That's it. That's it for this episode, folks. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Give me that thumbs up. Do all those great things for me. And I'll see you all on the next one. Be safe. Peace.
Turn right.